Complex tweeted out a list saying like, what's the best rap collective of the 2010s? And there was a good 9 of them. And I was thinking we could rank them and create a list between you and I. Like, we got to come up with our list. It
is a definitive list that you and I will share.
And we got to, just
it won't be 2 separate lists like we usually do. It'll be one list.
No, we're going to come up with one together right now. So I want you to read them all just straight through. Do you recognize all those? Okay, good. Yeah. All right, so let's hear them.
So you got Odd Future.
All right, Odd Future.
Pro Era.
ASAP.
Young Money.
Mm-hmm.
MMG.
That's Maybach Music Group. Yep.
There you go. Taylor Gang.
Uh-huh.
Save Money.
All of these logos are popping up as you're saying them.
Yeah. Well, the tweet has all the logos on, but that shit is right there.
Okay.
And
Dreamville was the last one.
Okay.
Dreamville don't count 2010s.
Yes, it does.
No, don't.
What are you talking about?
Dreamville don't count 2010s.
No, stop. What are we talking about? Oh, so didn't you say TDE?
TDE count? Yeah.
Why does Dreamville not count? Because it started like 2014 around there?
Okay. Who are the Dreamville artists?
I know a lot of them.
Who are they? Name names.
JID.
When did JID put an album under Dreamville? For the first time.
Okay.
Keep going.
Is that what we're going by? Not what like they were signed?
Dog, yes. Obviously, the album, the music got to come out under the label.
Can you look that up then, Mix? You look up like the
I know.
Or actually I could just go through his album.
I know for a fact Dreamville doesn't count. That's
crazy.
Dreamville biggest artist is J. Cole.
I don't think that's fair.
And Kaz. Boz. What's his name?
Boz. Yeah, Boz.
And Boz ain't that fucking good.
And Omen. Here's the thing. I think it should count because there was a point where they were dropping Revenge of the Dreamers
that didn't
around the time.
2019.
No, that wasn't 2019. The first Revenge of the Dreams was like 16.
2015? No, but that one doesn't count because that one nobody listened to that one. Nobody listened to the second one.
People listen to the
first one. No.
Oh no, because the
second one happened 2018 to 2019. There was people listen.
Here's why I think it should be in count because if we're counting TDE, there was a point.
Stop TDE.
But let me tell you, I know.
Okay,
I'm not saying like we got a discount.
No, but you compare to TDE, and TDE has several artists put out albums in 2010.
Sure, I agree.
SZA, Isaiah Rashad, Kendrick Lamar, their whole roster put out albums in the 2010s.
I agree, but here's my
great
point.
Albums, by the way.
My point with the Dreamville shit, there was at some point a rivalry between Dreamville and TDE in the mid 2010s. I remember there was a point around where the tapes were dropping. There was a legitimate argument of like, which is the better label? That was a conversation at some point in the 2010s.
Says who?
That was a conversation.
Says who?
I don't know. It was just a conversation. The same way.
No, that's what I'm saying.
People just
be
having
a conversation
on the Twitters.
No, nobody said
on
that
the Twitter
nobody
sphere.
Said that fucking shit.
They did.
Nobody said that shit.
They did, bro.
Ain't nobody ever compared TDE to fucking.
They have.
No.
Around 2015, 2016, when Revenge of the Dreamers 2 maybe or 1 or 2 came out, that was a legitimate talking point. I swear to God.
So JID first dropped an album under Dreamville 2017.
There we go. Oh, I didn't even know he was under 17. That's his first album ever. 2017, The Never Story. Yeah. And then DiCaprio 2, 2018, also Dreamville, right? Yep.
Yeah. Nobody know them albums.
You said what?
Nobody know them albums.
They know DiCaprio too.
Yeah, people know. Okay. So you just don't like JID.
No, I just don't.
JID,
prominent
during that time. So by the way, I put them on, but they're not going higher than last.
So you don't think they're going over Save Money?
No. Because Save Money had Chance the Rapper.
Taylor Gang?
No, they had Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, just one.
Yep.
Same way as J. Cole had Dreamville.
Wiz Khalifa actually put out good music in the 2010s. You talking about one nigga.
Did J. Cole? No.
Wiz changed what the 2010s looked like and sound like.
And
he had Currency. He had Spitter.
Oh, I didn't know Currency was on.
Yeah, he had Spitter.
Okay.
You're like, did them niggas like the fun?
So you want to take out Dreamville?
We talking about 2010s. Here's my question. We talking about 2010s right now. Whenever we start talking about 2010s, I never talk about anything past 2015.
Well, that's not how decades work.
That's not 2010s to me.
But I'm just telling you, that's not how decades work.
But that's not 2010s to me, though. Because you also got Young Money on that fucking list and Our Future on that list. Because Our Future and Young Money weren't Our Future Young Money past 2015.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But a decade is a decade, though. Like, so now we're saying, what counts as a decade for your purposes?
No, but I'm telling
let's make it your purposes then.
No,
let's make it 2010 to 2015.
They didn't say a decade. They said the 2010s.
What is that? What is the 2010s? Is that not a decade?
No, stop. Listen.
Okay, all right.
The 2010s, as most people would define it, and the most music fans define it, the 2010s is 2000 to 2015, and that's its own era of music. 2016 starts a new era. That's a SoundCloud era. It's a whole new era of music. It's a whole new era of music.
Do you think do people do this in the 90s? Because there was an early 90s sound and there was the late 90s sound.
I was born in 1997. I can't tell you.
Well, I'm just telling you.
What year was you born?
I'm just saying it. 99, yeah.
So you can't tell me neither.
Well, my point is, I'm sure that's the case for every decade. I don't think a full decade goes by and it's the same sound the whole decade.
For sure,
there's different sounds. It gets split up.
No, I'm sure, but they call it the golden era of hip hop. They say that's not that. It's the golden era, right? It's like all the music that came out was great.
Okay.
They also refer to the late 80s only by the late 80s. They don't do the whole that separates that era, like the late 80s. It all depends on like what that collective sound like. That the 90s is a whole decade where it sounds the same for a decade. But we do the early 2000s parties. That whole back half is like looped into the 2010s for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, well then let's just come up with. So you're saying 2010 to 2015 is what you're talking about with 2010's rap collective.
Yes, that's usually what most people are saying.
Well, let's weed out then the ones. So Dreamville.
2008, 2015.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm not mad at that. That's pretty good.
But I think that's that's when like fucking Young Money first became Young Money. That's the start of Wayne run. 2008.
Yeah, okay.
When Wayne was at his peak Wayne powers, that's the start of his like 08.
Okay, fair. So let's mix. Let's weed out on that list of people that the collectors. You want to read it over again or no?
I for no for a fact Virginia the Dreamers, Dreamville don't go on that list. So they can go for the 20s, because I ain't gonna lie, the 20s to me started at 2018.
Okay, fine. Maybe that's it. No. I mean, because it makes sense the way we just said 2008.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just the math of it. So that's fine. Let's get rid of Dreamville. And can you read the names again? Because there might be another one that you might not like.
Odd Future, Pro Era, ASAP, Young Money, MMG, Taylor Gang, TDE, Save Money.
It was only Dreamville.
Okay, fine.
So everybody else is like for sure 2010's acts.
Gotcha. All right. So let's.
I wish I could see the list again.
I got you.
Send me so I can look at the names. Just text it to me so I can look at the names.
I got it. I have the notes here.
Okay.
That's the list right there.
Yeah. I that's because you said it to me so I can look at it.
Oh well. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna start with
Are we start with number one?
No, we start with the bottom. Like
the bottom.
What's at the absolute lowest?
Let me go look at those names again real fast because I don't remember all of them.
Yeah, did you censor yourself?
I did.
Okay, good. Okay. I think I know there's. Well, it's between two. To be,
I ain't gonna lie. Off this alone, Taylor Gang is definitely the last. Or Taylor. No, Save Money.
Save Money.
Yeah.
What about
Save Money.
In terms of rap collectives, is Maybach Music Group not at the bottom of it?
Nope. No,
it's not because it had Wale, Meek, and Rick Ross at the height of their
Gunplay. Like
yeah.
Oh, Marion was signed there at some point. No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So Save Money, you're saying at the bottom.
Save Money at the bottom.
So I'll mix. Can you make the list? Can you rank it? Like right now, the bottom is Save Money. That's gonna be number 8.
Save Money number 8.
Yeah. What is next?
Number 2, obviously Taylor Gang.
Taylor Gang is number 7. Okay.
Yeah, obviously. Number 6.
Now it's gonna get hard.
No, it doesn't. Number 6, I would go. Number 6, I'm gonna go MMG.
Really?
Yeah, because I think they made a lot of radio songs. I think they made a lot of. They had a lot of hits, like, and they produced a lot of great music that still come on in the club. But when it comes to affecting culture, I think number 5 affect culture more than them.
I think honestly, one of these it might be controversial in saying it, but I think ASAP Mob didn't really do shit. Like it influenced, let's say, culture and clothing. I agree, but in terms of a rap collective, we talking about. There's only ever been like it's one of the out of all of this that are left. It's the only collective where there was only one good rapper. There was only one.
None of them.
And even good. That one, well, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say, and even one of them, the main one, ASAP Rocky, gets disputed as not being a good rapper.
Yeah, but you also you can't look at it like. But you can't look at. We talking about collective now. Right. Because ASAP might be ASAP. There's 2 on here that really we talking about collective of peoples. They really like meaning like hip hop collective. Right. ASAP had the fashion designers. They had the music artists. They had the designers. They had the It covered all pillars of hip hop.
Okay.
So like think about the names of hip hop of names of ASAP. You know Rocky, you know Ferg, you know Yams, you know Bari. Yams was just like a cool nigga who died too early. RP Yams.
Yeah.
Bari made V-Long, which was like one of the most popular brands of the 2010s.
Yeah.
Right. Like
okay. Yeah. Okay. If we're including like Yams and Bari, I think we gotta.
That's hip hop though.
I agree. No, we gotta include them.
I ain't gonna lie, and to be honest, I want to change that because I want to put Pro Era in that spot now.
Wait, what spot?
Wherever was that? It was 8. That's 5.
So what's 8?
8 Save Money.
Yeah, 7 MMG.
Taylor Gang.
7 Taylor Gang.
Yeah,
6 MMG.
5. I want to put Pro Era there.
What?
Pro Era.
Yeah.
Pro Era.
Yeah, Pro Era because. But you know what's crazy? Like
Pro Era I ain't gonna lie, Pro Era might can go lower down this list, and we can bring MG up.
Because I don't know, like when I think of a I keep going back to the word collective because I feel like
they did have a lot more people, but also not a lot of people like were successful.
I agree, but let's think about because I recently been listening to 1999 because you told me to go back and listen to it. Like the last song on that album is a posse cut.
Great.
That immediately makes me feel like, oh, that's a collective.
Basically said, outside niggas don't come outside. You might get your head pushed back them now because I deserve my respect. Ooh!
That matters in a collective.
Yeah.
Like at least one posse cut.
You
like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like
you right.
An ASAP Mob, the most they had was like the cozy tapes, which were kind of ass.
All of them were
so
ass.
It's like I guess we can argue which matters most, like the individual members of the collective success or just it being a collective. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we could argue that, but I just think I want to put. I think it should be Maybach. Well, yeah, Maybach, then Pro Era. Wait, no, who are we talking about? What was that? What was the
Pro Era?
I was
ASAP.
ASAP. I ain't gonna lie. ASAP automatically goes up into my top 4.
Damn.
ASAP goes to my top 4, and I think where did I have Maybach before?
6.
I think Pro Era go down to 6.
Maybach 5.
Maybach 5.
Okay.
ASAP 4.
Yeah. Okay. The only reason I'll accept Maybach being 5 is because, like,
they made a lot of great hit records.
They made crazy hits. 3 of the hardest artists being in the same collective.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Also, Rick Ross had a run during this.
I was gonna say, and also just the tag.
Yeah,
that matters. To this day, that's probably the most iconic like tag of in hip hop.
I'm not gonna lie. You could argue, and you might win this argument that MMG could be top 3. You could argue that.
I think you could. I think based off like just like hard stats.
Yeah, just off like record sales alone.
Yeah,
you could argue MMG's like 3, and I'd be like, yeah, not see it.
Because think about it, like Dreams and Nightmares goes in there.
Yeah, but also like Wale. I'm a big Wale fan.
Yeah.
Wale, if you ever hear this podcast, I want to let you know that I'm somebody who's always rolled by your side, buddy. I've been on Team Wale for a long time now.
That's good. And listen, do the pod if you could. Nah, I don't know. Would he be a good guest, you think?
I think so, maybe.
Well, you'll have questions to ask him.
I have great questions to ask Wale.
Yeah, you would.
But also, Cam's my dog. Cam's also a big Wale fan, too.
Yeah.
Wale is like, you mean, you could add him there. King of the Lady Tracks.
Yeah.
Think about it. You had Meek and Ross like killing the streets. And then they had Wale killing the radio with the girl records.
I agree.
You could push them higher up on the list. I won't do it personally.
I was gonna say, are you putting them above ASAP?
No, I can't put them above ASAP. ASAP just affect the culture too much still today.
I agree.
Too much still today.
Yeah, I agree. So we're up to 4 at this point.
We're up to 4.
So let's read the bottom 4 that we've done so far.
All right.
ASAP nigga.
Yeah, go ahead.
As a nigga who was personally influenced by ASAP, I have MMG higher on the list than them.
I literally just made a list. I said you could say MMG is higher.
We gotta fix the camera.
Oh yeah, you gotta move it over.
That's good. That's good.
You right there. Kim, I was just saying, I was like, if you could argue that MMG is higher on this list than I have them, and I won't be mad. I'm like, you making some good points. This is all pure record sales. You can have them alone. But I think ASAP, the way they affected culture to this day still,
yeah,
they got to be higher. They affect, like when I talk about culture, I mean hip hop as in totality. I'm talking about the way we talk, the fashion, and the music. They affected so much.
Yeah, come on, man. What are the 5 pillars of hip hop?
We Googled it the other day. I forgot.
Yeah, but clothes in there.
Clothes in there, the music's in there, and the way we and the slang is in there.
Yeah.
So right now we still have OF, Young Money. Who else? Who else have we said yet?
TDE.
TDE. And
That's
is this it?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
we're missing one because
No.
Oh, we're up to 4, 3, 2, 1. Right?
Yeah, because we took.
Oh wow, top 3. Well, that's predictable. Yeah, TDE, OF, and Young Money is pretty predictable.
Now I'm not gonna lie. To me, like I said, this was always my top 3.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty. I think most people's this is a top 3.
And you can like range this however you want, but I want to hear your arrangement first for number 3. Tell me you got a number 3.
Fuck.
Mind you, it's OF, TDE, and Young Money.
Yeah, TDE.
TDE's 3.
TDE to me is 3.
Okay, not mad at that placement.
TDE is 3 to me because Kendrick obviously one of the biggest in the game.
Yeah,
Schoolboy Q and Absol and
they had big runs in the early 2010s, but right now, Affect the Culture today, they kind of fell off. It's only Kendrick, and also Kendrick left TDE now, so it's like, what kind of business y'all got going on?
Well, no,
there?
but we can't. Well,
no, let's take. But I'm saying, to me, it's like
you want to make a broader point?
Yeah, like I mean, we talking about like other 2010s. I mean that's still affecting. My argument has been what is affecting culture to this day still.
Yeah.
Like how have you pushed the culture forward? Remember we talk about all the time on this podcast when it comes to hip hop music, innovation.
Yeah.
Needle mover, culture pusher. Well, how have you moved the needle? I think they moved the needle for a while, but also to be honest, they still got SZA.
Yeah, they do.
SZA, come on. But that's
big.
it though. SZA's like the biggest guy, and I can agree.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. But to combat SZA, I'm confusing you including SZA because I thought we were going up to like 2015 or something. Right? Are we thinking of now? Because I'm getting confused.
But SZA's first mixtape, Z came out 2014, 2015.
Sure, but that's not,
To me, that was me.
Yeah, but that's not like what she is at.
It's not what she is now.
That now to what it is now.
I'm not counting BBL SZA. I'm counting Fat SZA because I love her still.
So that's, and I think.
Also, SZA gained that weight back because I missed you fat when I had a chance. It's all in her ass now.
I will say, because think about it, for everybody that TDE has, Young Money can match that. Like every artist you can throw out, Young Money can match it.
Are you saying Young Money too?
I think so.
Really?
That might be nostalgia. That might be pure biased nostalgia.
Young Money 2 is not bad,
but think about like, fuck, it's so it's hard because there's such different collectives.
Yes,
like there's such opposite.
I mean, if we're going to 2015, Drake's last album before 2015 was what? If you're reading this.
Yeah, if you're reading this, it's too late. No, I mean that a lot of the early Drake. That's
and
like,
also you still got Pete Wayne. You got Nicki Minaj in her prime. To me, I ain't gonna lie, number 1, number 2 is a toss up. I told you this. I told you in the car earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Number 1, number 2 is a toss up because to me, you could argue point for Young Money. I'll be like, I see it. You can argue point for Our Future, and I see it because I think they influenced 2 different parts of the culture. Young Money made autistic blurs feel comfortable being themselves.
Wait, I think you mean Not Future.
You know what I said?
Young Money. I was like,
you're right.
Whoa.
Young Money made that? Excuse me. Our Future made autistic blurs be comfortable being themselves. Like, as a bunch of kids who were never ever going to fit in with the Lil Wayne crowd was able to fit in with was able to fit in because they found hip hop that suited them.
Yeah.
And Young Money also just produced 3 of the biggest rappers of all time.
I think that's important. Here's why. Again, this whole time I've been only going to rap collectives because just because of the feel of a collective. When you hear a collective, like think about what made a lot of people want to be in a collective, especially like in the 20s.
Yeah.
Like what made more people want to be in a collective? Young Money or Odd Future?
Me and Ken were inside Hip Hop Collective as kids.
LG.
And I think Our Future was more of our throw the L's up.
Yeah.
I think Our Future was more of our influence. Ken, you got something to say?
I feel like it's blasphemous to count good music out of that.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, good music.
Good music.
Wasn't that a collective for like a summer?
It was one summer.
Yeah, it was one summer, dog. It's like
but
no.
It was them versus Young Money. Like Carter 4, Take Care. That was the same like time frame as Beautiful Dark Twisted Paradise. I'm fucking the name up and Watch the Throne. Those and then from that point on, good music made the run after.
But Watch the Throne wasn't good music.
I think you're alone in that.
Watch the,
okay.
You're saying like the
Watch the Throne, the album.
Watch the Throne wasn't good music, but the run after that with Click and all of that stuff, they had Cruel Summer.
Yeah.
And then there was Yeezus came out after that, which was like, but you got
no. See
change.
That now we're getting at this is not this. And also, I think good music.
Big Sean not counting that though.
Good music is a label and not a collective.
Yeah,
I think there is a difference.
I agree. I think they're a label and not a collective.
Because a collective dies. Like there's still good music to this day.
Yeah,
they all good music anymore.
No, there is. That exists.
All of them still signed.
Good music is still around.
Good music.
Yeah, they're still there.
That's a good deal by Kanye.
Yo, Sean talk about that shit all the time. He talking about last year on Drink Champs, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did.
He was in that motherfucker like, yo, I'm like, I never got paid from a good music dollar.
Yeah,
like he was really
part of a collective.
No, he was part of a label.
Like, bro, you here for good spirit?
No, but that's when collective. Like, but I ain't gonna lie. Our future gave us Frank and Tyler and Earl, which to me is like you cover a lot of different genres with that.
It's everything. It's every single.
And Sid.
No, almost.
And Sid.
No,
And
almost
Sid, and I love Sid.
every type of music.
Also, they got into acting now with Taco and fucking what's his name, Lionel.
Lionel's in the Bear. Yeah, bro. I think for one, I just think almost all music sounds like Odd Future's influenced it right now nowadays.
I agree.
Whether it's Frank, Tyler, or Earl.
I agree.
Like almost all music sounds like it's directly from Odd Future.
All of us grew up on that bullshit.
Yeah. My other argument, I think Odd Future was more groundbreaking than what Young Money did in terms of a collective.
Yeah.
Because there's been collectives like Young Money in the past. There's never been a collective like Odd Future ever. That's one. They were the first of that kind. You said what?
Wu-Tang? He said Wu-Tang.
Okay. Yeah, of that kind of underground.
Yeah, I feel
okay.
you, but I think the heights that our Future was able to reach is higher than whatever Wu-Tang was able to reach.
Yeah, that's like
I think because maybe Wu-Tang blew the board down. You say no?
That W is the most famous logo in hip hop, but outside of that, I think the individual members of Wu-Tang, I think they're just like they're more powerful than Odd Future in my opinion. As far as like what they can do by themselves, like Method Man by himself is just like
what?
Think about it. The top
Method
three
Man?
members. The top three.
Yeah, let's compare the top three members.
The top three members. The top three members of Wu-Tang. Who are they?
I would say RZA, Method Man, and then you kind of got to say Raekwon and Ghost as a collective.
Cool. Them together.
Yeah, together.
Cool. So we can go Frank, we can go Tyler, we can go Earl, and we can go Sid. You think that they are more powerful than that? Now, I will agree with you that Wu-Tang blew the door open for our Future to be who they were.
Yeah,
I can take that.
That's what I was arguing. So you're probably right about that. It's like the kind of the underground type of.
But I think that Tyler throws a festival himself every year.
I think
he throws a festival himself.
Themselves, if they were able to get together, I think they can throw a festival.
But they could. Who's stopping them niggas from getting together? By the way,
yo, who the fuck wants to go to a Wu-Tang festival?
By the way,
it's not us, but there is a demographic.
No, there is.
They're too old to leave the house, dog.
I'm taking you off.
Bro,
no, you good.
They too old to be outside of the house. They need their fucking vitamins. They can't just be out in the sun in fucking Vegas.
Have you seen Method Man E4? Have you?
I'm talking about their fans. I'm talking about the fans, not the members.
I was watching Hard Knocks with a bitch the other day, and Method Man was in episode 1. Bitch said, "Ooh." I looked at it, like, damn, bitch.
Yeah,
like, I got upset.
That is true.
Do some push-ups.
Yeah.
To this day, women have that reaction, but we're not talking about Wu-Tang right now. We're talking about Odd Future. Yeah. So if we go back just to Odd Future is Young Money, I don't know. When I think of collectives, though, like there's nothing cooler as a collective than Odd Future, bro.
I think Odd Future just as a hip hop collective.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's nothing cooler than that, bro.
Also, like their merch went crazy. The Odd Future, like we talking about just when I talk about hip hop collective, we talking about the pillars of hip hop.
Yeah.
We talking about fashion. We talking about design. We talking about music. They did it all.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they did.
They did it.
I didn't know what Supreme was.
We didn't know what Supreme was until Odd Future.
Yes,
and you can even give them just as much, if not more, credit than ASAP because ASAP catered to a specific
like high fashion kind of.
High fashion is not as accessible. Every kid to this day is still doing some type of grungy Odd Future aesthetic because it's attainable.
Yeah, nigga, literally every Vans, high top socks, shorts,
khaki pants, like shit, like skater aesthetic. So it's still attainable.
Yeah,
That's a big component.
It matters. Again, if we're going, the reason you made ASAP as big as it was because outside of music. Let's expand outside of
Also,
music. What else?
Young Money, generational bad fits.
Generational.
So bad they define an era for being bad. And
Yo, drinking my cup this Friday. Go get the tickets. Link in the description below.
Go, come outside. My hair is pinkish blonde. Come meet me outside. Yeah, I mean, what?
No, yeah, you gonna be.
And Young Money has way more failures.
Yo, little twist.
Where's Gutta Gutta?
Where's Gutta Gutta? I'm never gonna forget the niggas forget those two names, Lil Twist and Gutta Gutta.
Yeah, you know what's funny? They also had a Dominican member they tried to introduce.
I don't remember him.
I only remember because he was Dominican, and that the awareness lasted a month, and then I forgot.
What's his name?
I don't know. I gotta look up Dominican Young Money artists. I remember being in middle school, like, oh shit, they got a Dominican
Corey
one.
Guns?
Oh my god.
I'm out of my llama bean. Don't want to be a llama. Can you turn it towards me a little bit?
Yeah, the thing is showing.
No,
the other side.
Other side. There you go, right there. You good?
That's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
make sure the green.
Euro.
Euro.
Yeah, Euro was his rapper name.
I don't remember.
Oh fuck!
But there's the thing about Young.
Introduced in 2014.
Had a show on Adult Swim. That's culture.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like they ain't reached their target audience to a T.
Yeah, they did.
That's who I was an Adult Swim watcher as a kid.
Yeah.
They said we're putting Lord Squad on Adult. I remember watching. Ken, we was in middle school that shit came out.
I bought those episodes on iTunes.
Like we used to talk about that
still
shit.
Attached to my account to this day.
We used to talk about it. Like you seen that shit? Like Lord Squad is some of the best television. It wasn't that good television, but it was like for us, it's like
it's fun.
These are our guys.
That's our type of humor. Yeah, I think Loiter Squad on its own kind of like because if we go like because I can understand people being mad because it's like, but what about the hits? I think in a balancing thing, like everything else they did outside of like hits kind of balances out like all the hits that they had.
Listen, the Earl sweatshirt, I smell bitch in here, and the Joe Budden meme still live today.
Oh, you got so many
necklace.
Yeah,
I smell bitch in here.
I literally tweeted something out, a video that was from
Loiter Squad.
Yeah, it was a Loiter Squad bit. It was like, wait, I gotta find it.
Loiter Squad is like, I'm going to tell my kids about that show. I'm like, yo,
but pound for pound, how do you match it up? Because I feel like
pound for pound,
Tyga as a crucial member of Young Money.
All right, yeah, I guess you
can't. I'm laughing, but you can't. You can't. I'm with you.
He has hits.
I'm up to no good. I saw that. Yeah.
I'm up to no good.
I'm the light skin shit. He said, "I'm finger popping your girl." I love that line.
Yeah, it's so
I got that in the song somewhere.
Really?
Yeah,
that's fine.
But no, when I pound for pound, just on like a music level, I think Young Money wins.
I think we're strictly speaking music. I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah, Young Money wins. I strictly the music. Young Money, fucking MMG's top 3.
But are we counting for sure? But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, because that's records, but also we got to consider like quality of music.
What you mean?
Like
Young Money put out a lot of great music. So did MMG.
They did. I mean, mainly Drake. I think. What are the
Not
classics?
Mainly Drake.
What are
like
the classic?
Nicki.
Sure,
Nicki,
Pink Print.
Nicki. Just their top 4: Wayne, Drake, Nicki, Tyga. Put out great music in that time frame. Tyga.
What was the Tyga album that you go back to?
Whoa, which Rack City?
Last King.
Last Kings.
Last King. Okay.
You
knew the name, so that means that you listened to it.
Yeah, no, I remember that mixtape dropped.
Crazy. Okay.
I remember that mixtape dropped.
Never heard that. Maybe
I had a friend in middle school. I forgot Honey Cocaine. I had a friend in middle school. His name was Tyler Morris. He was the biggest Tyga fan at some point in our lives.
Okay.
Like he used to come to school like. And matter of fact, he was a big Tyga fan and 2 Chainz fan. It was so weird. He was just like he liked like shitty rappers.
Yeah,
but also I ain't gonna lie.
It's actually called Careless World.
I'm about to say I'm looking at it right now.
Rise of the Last King.
Listen, let me see. Let me
wait. No. I think I know exactly what album.
I'm Gone featuring Big Sean.
Wait a second. No, if it's the album, I think I'm.
He got a song called Potty Mouth on here.
Hold on.
I'm Faded. Rack City. Come on. Far Away featuring Chris Richardson.
Wait, no, you didn't say. Okay, I thought you were talking about the Gold album.
Also Tyga did an album with Chris Brown. Tyga did a whole album with Chris Brown.
He did. Fan of the album. Okay, well, wait. So what are we deciding? It sounds like we're leaning more Odd Future.
I'm leaning Odd Future number 1, Young Money number 2. That's based on a strictly encompassing of what hip hop meant perspective. But if we go pound for pound, bar for bar, music for music, I'm taking Young Money. But right now, it's a hip hop collective list, not a hip hop music list.
Right, exactly. It's all about because collectives are more than just music. So
I'm taking Odd Future number one. Odd Future was always gonna be number one. They just did so much. Like I know about Pink Dolphin because of them. Them and Chief Keef.
yeah. No, you're right. I guess yeah, but
Chief Keef with what his game? I forgot.
JJ Fish.
What? No, like
Oh.
O Block.
Oh,
Him, Lil Durk, and Young Chop could have made this list.
what collective would they be? Do they even have a name?
Just O Block.
No, that don't count. If you don't have a rap collective name, you're not a collective.
300 entertainment.
What's the
300.
I don't think they count as a collective though.
Why not?
Were they like collaborating a lot? Were they?
They have merch, yeah.
Okay.
Were they collaborate?
I'm just saying, like, were they like moving as a unit all the time?
Yes.
Okay. Wait,
They could have made a list over Dreamville for sure.
you said Lil Durk. No, yeah, Lil Durk.
Lil Durk, Chief Keef, and Young Chop as like the top 3 members.
There were more members?
There's definitely more members.
Really?
There's a bunch of niggas from O Block that Young Chop was giving beats to.
L.A. Capone.
L.A. Capone.
Okay.
He dead now.
Rest
He
in
in jail.
peace.
No, he dead.
Rondo number 9.
He in jail.
But listen, those sounds like, you know what I mean? That
He's a real
collective fell
rapper, by the
apart.
way.
I'm saying, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that collective fell.
But I'm saying, but those top 3 are still relevant today.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
They could have made that list over Dreamville.
Sure.
Dreamville, Cham, you can chime in if you agree with me. Dreamville is more a 2020 collective. Like, late.
That's like late. It's late.
Listen, if we're counting
too
late,
late.
yeah, we already established that like the
I wanted
2010s
to-
is 2008 to 2015.
Yes.
So then that would apply for the 20s as well.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like 2017, 2018.
to maybe last 2021.
Yeah. I ain't gonna.
I think we're in a new
I,
era.
That's 2 decades. Well, okay.
what?
No,
What
anyway.
do you want to say?
No, because you were saying like from 16 to 21, like that's his own thing. But what would that be?
It's
The 20s? I mean, that can't be the 20s.
We haven't.
All 2016.
We haven't described it yet.
I do like that. Calling that part just 2016.
All 2016.
I ain't gonna lie. It might even be a year before that. Whenever Whole Lotta Red dropped, what, December 2020?
Yeah.
That's when the era stopped. Because Whole
That's
Lotta
pretty
Red,
good. That's pretty good.
Whole Lotta Red changed. Whole Lotta Red.
We
Y'all.
talked about this. Yeah.
Whole Lotta Red changed the sound of music forever.
It did.
Without Whole Lotta Red, we don't get fucking niggas like working on dying and being on every shit.
Yeah.
We don't get fucking Benny.
Benny X. That's
Benny-
all Philly,
Benny
by
X.
the way.
It's all Philly, by the way.
Lancaster, but you know.
No, we claim. I told you this
Oh,
already.
my bad. I'm sorry.
Listen, if you great enough, we
Philly,
claim you.
shout out to
Kobe
Philly.
ain't Philly neither, but we claim him.
Yeah,
if
right,
you great
right.
enough, if you great enough,
Philly-
we
you
claim
Philly.
you. You know what I
No,
mean?
you're right. Philly
But
in
I'm
the
saying
house.
though. But I'm saying though.
You gotta earn it.
But I'm saying though. So like, I think all that shit we don't get that without a whole lot of red.
I
Because
agree,
Yeet
I
don't
agree.
exist. We don't get that. We don't get that.
I
We
agree.
just don't get it.
Yeah, but I mean, we got it. Do we have the written down, the full written down list?
Makes you write it down, or you over there?
Wrote it down. I was waiting for 1 and 2.
Huh?
So
1 and
2
2.
Young Money, 1 Odd Future. So let's finish it up. And I want to read the whole thing from 8 to 1.
And you want to make a graphic on Canva and put it behind us?
That'll be the graphic I thought will be like for socials.
It can go on socials as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta. E4 doesn't hate.
I already
that.
have the pictures of all the fucking things.
Yeah, but
other
no,
than
make
all
it-
the labels.
But change it. I mean, we keep talking. You're being
yeah,
lazy.
I'm gonna change it from collective to collective, maybe.
You're being. See, the thing is, I ain't gonna lie. If we're talking about fucking Taylor Gang, download a bunch of clips from Taylor Gang of Taylor Wiz and Currency performing and play behind us. We're talking about Young Money perform behind us. You see how lazy you being?
No, okay, sure.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, bro.
This is why this screen is a bad idea, because I'm gonna want more, and you're gonna be mad when I text you like this shit sucks. Your feelings gonna be hurt every single time.
no
You
because
told me last time I talked about a thumbnail sucked.
yeah, but that's different because the thumbnail I gotta do every time, and that's just what it is. You're talking about downloading 20 plus videos for a 2-minute segment of the pod.
Yes. This ain't been
Listen,
2 minutes,
I-
by the way.
I'm just saying. If we talk about Taylor, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yo, you
We
gotta
talked
do-
about it earlier already.
Dog, all you gotta do is download, go on YouTube and look at one video of, type in Wiz Khalifa Currency performing 2000. Wiz
That's
Khalifa
one video. Yes.
It's one video, just have it played behind it.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on
That's-
doing.
If you don't do it, I'm gonna curse you out. You know that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it.
All right.
I'll do my best.
You say that, and I know he's gonna suck. You say
what
that,
you
I know it's gonna
mean?
suck. But you know, I know it's gonna suck.
I can't try my best.
No, because whenever you say I'm gonna try my best, I know that you're like you're trying to like plan it in my head. You tried your best. I know that, but you're doing trying your
What
best.
if I did, bro?
No, you didn't. That last thumbnail, you put it on screen. It sucked.
I did try my best on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it on
I
screen?
did.
Migs, by the way, you got more work to do. Whenever I say put it on screen, make sure you write it down
see,
so he
this
know
is
what
the
time
problem.
to put stuff on screen.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be editing.
From now on.
I'm gonna see you. But that's also crazy because you gotta get up every 2 minutes.
No, stop. So from now on, make sure you do 1, 2, 3, press record over here so the numbers are aligned. You did this. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it. We gonna go all the way.
We're gonna do it, man.
We gonna fucking do it.
Well, hello, potty mouth.